Welcome back to Action 2 News at 6. 149 exotic animals were surrendered this weekend in Neenah, including 138 parakeets. CNN Aquatic Animal Rescue founder John Moyle says events like these give pet owners who can no longer care for their animals an opportunity to find them forever homes, preventing domesticated animals from being released into the wild, which he says can quickly devastate local ecosystems, creating serious problems for native wildlife. The organization has taken in more than 200 animals so far this year and has rehomed more than 8,000 animals since 2020.
Yeah, it was just a hobbyist, it wasn't a business or anything like that. It was just a lady with a loving heart that loved parakeets and just kept getting more and more and more and more, and eventually spiraled out of control.
Well, said the organization's anniversary is February 8th. To celebrate, they're waiving adoption fees. Appointments, though, are required. You can find more information at our website, WBAY.com.